think YouTube is back up. Let's test it.
I think Facebook is, yeah.
Facebook is good. YouTubers. All right, I think we finished. We switched things over. So hopefully YouTube is back online. Okay, good. YouTube is back on. I'll give it a second. We're going to reteach or re-go over the dance. Going to go over the dance one more time. We had to take a little Tommy intermission there to get things fixed. It's so funny because all day long, like I said, there's a line dance convention going on worldwide, basically. You have to sign up for it. There's 3 days of instructions all day long. Well, all day long today, they've been having issues with all their feeds. They've been cutting out, not working, freezing, whatever. So funny that it started happening here as well. I think everything's just getting overwhelmed. Anyways, but we've got hopefully our Wi-Fi working again. Phone is not overheating, and YouTube is back up. Is there followers back on there? Or can you not see it?
39 on Facebook.
Okay.
I think people are back on YouTube. They're
They're
commenting
back.
that they are. Yeah.
Okay, good.
11 on YouTube so far.
All right, yeah, we'll give it a couple minutes. But again, thank you for hanging in there with us. We're sorry about the mess. But let's go ahead and go over the steps one more time. We're going to do it all the way around, and then when we get back to what this will, I'll break down that the styling that we can do that's different. But let's take it from the top. 5, 6, 7, and go. Point the left, right heel, coaster step, a hitch on the right, and a right coaster step. You're going to rock, half turn, left, right, left, point, ball, step, shake, 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 sailor on the right, weave on the left side, rock, recover, weave, back, then you point, and heel, and step, shake your butt, quarter turn, go, and 1, 2, coaster 3, and 4, heel, hook, heel, coaster right, left, right, rock, 1, turn, 2, 3, and 4, point and step with a shake, 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 sailor on the right, weave on the left, rock, recover, and bring it back, point, and heel, and step, turn, a boot, 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 and 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6, 7, and 8, rock, 1, 2, turn, 3, and 4, 5, and 6, shake it, 7, and 8, sailor 1, and 2, 3, and 4, rock, recover, weave, back on the right, point, and heel, and turn with the left, and shake, 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 and let's see if you remember, 1, 2, coaster 3, here's the rock, rock, full turn, right, left, rock, half turn, left, right, left, point and step. Yes, that was what we added before everything went off, and those of you might not have gotten that because it may have gone off before we did that. What I did is there, on wall 4, there's a way you can style it to kind of match the lyric in the song, and it's a little different. Again, you can do it if you want, don't have to, just do it as is, but we're going to break that down one last time. It happens on wall 4, and it happens only in the first 16. It starts the same, the first 4 counts are correct. It's point, heel, coaster, step. You're going to replace the hook with a rock recover. You're going to rock right, recover left, and then you're going to do a full turn in place. So you're just going to turn over your right shoulder, right, left, right. Make sure you make it all the way around by that left, third, right step. So again, the last 8 of that, you're going to rock, recover, rock right, recover left, turn right, left, right. The quicker you can get around, the better. So do it really tight. Then you rock, recover on the left as is, and turn to your back wall, left, right, left. And you can either watch or, this is easy, you're going to do the same thing, point, ball, step, but instead of the shoulder shrug, you're going to clap, clap, clap on 7 and 8. And that is it for the styling. That's a little different, it matches differently. Let's do that 8 one more time, and then we're ready for music. 5, 6, 7, here it is. It's point, heel, coaster, step, rock, full turn, right, left, right, forward, rock, half turn, left, right, left. You're going to point, ball, step. Beautiful. Then, of course, don't forget to keep going with your sailor and so on, which is all the same. So, that is it. Are we ready for the music?
Woohoo!
Those of us that are left. And we probably lost a few on that.
We got back 27
Okay.
36 on Facebook.
So we're back to the.
Okay, good. So we're pretty much back to normal. Yay,
Coming
welcome
back,
back.
guys.
You're coming back. So again, this is Do-Si-Do. Let us get it set up because I had played some music in between. Here it is. I think I'm going to just go ahead and do it at full speed. I'm pretty sure it's not so much slower than we were at, but I may slow it down just a little bit, just to make sure. All right, from the top, we'll do it a couple times through. Hopefully, music doesn't cut us down. 16 count intro. Starting with wall 1. And 5, 6, 7, point, key, coaster, step, right hook, step, coaster, rock, turn, triple, point, and step, stay this, release, rock, and release, point, key, step, and shake, cut it off, 1, 2, and 4, right hook, step, triple, rock, and turn, step, shake, sailor, and weave, rock, weave back, pump, weave, step, shake, and 1, 2, and 4, 5, and 6, and 8, rock, turn, and point, sailor, weave, rock, bring it back, here's the point, left and right, and step, shake, 1, 2, oh, that was the. Y'all did it. I did. That was the wall that we went into the special styling. So we're gonna do that again. But first, was that too fast or was that okay speed?
I think it could be faster.
It could be faster. Well, it is faster. We did slow it down, but I just want to make sure that everybody's okay and keeping up with it.
It was a little faster. New learners.
A little fast. Okay, we're gonna slow it down. It's just a little bit more, just to make sure we get the steps. Because yeah, I mean, there's a lot of shuffling going on in this dance. No, that's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Okay, slowing it down to about 102. All right, here it is. 5, 6, 7, go. 1, 2, coaster, step, right hook, step, coaster, rock, turn, triple, side step, bump, shake, stay there, release, rock, wing back, point, key, step, shake your butt, and go ball 1, key, coaster, right hook, coaster, rock, turn, triple, point, step, sailor, and music, rock, side, heel, step, shake and shake, 1, 2, this is ball 3, right hook, rock out turn, side, sailor, weave, side rock, bring it back, point, heel, step and shake it. This is a styling ball. 1, 2, coaster, rock, recover, and spin. Rock to the back. Back it. Stay there. Weave. Side rock. Bring it back. Point, heel, step. Shake, and 1, 2, 4, 6, 7, and 8. Rock, turn. Sailor. Side, heel, shake the butt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Rock, turn. Breathe and rock. Bring it out. Point, heel, shake. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Rock and turn. Point, sailor, weave, rock, weave, point, and heel, step, last wall, here we go. Rock and turn, Yeah. That is the whole dance. It's actually really, really short. It's only 2 minutes and 13 seconds, something like that. So you don't make it around twice. But let us know what you think. We're going to go full speed next. That was a little practice run. Woo! All right, and anybody that wants to jump up on the stage and join me, have a little fun with it. You can get at least one of you up here.
Go for it.
Who wants to?
Jasmine says love it.
Nice. Thank you, Jasmine. All right, cool. Full speed ahead. Y'all ready for it? Again, if you can't get that fourth wall styling, just do it as is. That's not a problem.
Sherry wants to know what the name of the dance is again.
Do-si-do. I'm probably gonna spell it like it is. Like the song is, it's D-O-S-I-D-O, but I'm gonna put what are those called? Hyphens in between. Do, hyphen, C, hyphen, do. Dash. It's a dash. It is. I don't know. It's both. I think it used to be a dash, but now maybe it's a hyphen. It's a hyphen.
It's a hyphen.
Either way, that's probably what it's going to look like on the step sheet. Either way, it'll pull up Do-si-do line dance. I'll probably submit it this weekend, and it'll be up, and I'll have a step sheet listed and posted by Monday. And there is a surprise. The number one line dance instructor in the world is also releasing a dance to this song. I just found out this weekend or yesterday or today actually, but her level is intermediate, so she's doing a much harder version of the dance. So there will be a hard version, and hopefully this will be the easy version. If it's easy for most of us, it might be a little tough for beginners. I'm a little, I keep thinking, oh, it's an easy dance beginner, and then we're doing it, I'm like, okay, maybe it's not that easy. It's got a little bit of syncopation throughout the whole dance. All right, here we go, full speed. Do, 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 do. It's a hero. There it is. Louder. I'll talk less. 5, 6, 7, go. 1, 2, ready. Let's go. Rock. Side, front, step. Shake, shake, shake. Here's yours, side of wall. Rock, we get it. Stop. Last one, here we go. 1, 2.
Freeze and catch the breeze.
There it is. Yeah, little do-si-do. Nice job, y'all. Nice job. Again, feedback is always welcome. It's new, and just choreograph that. Little I did in like 20 minutes, so we might say, yeah, we can tell. But otherwise, if you do like it, let us know.
I can't keep up with the comments on Facebook, but Ken says, yeah, fun!
Yay!
On YouTube.
All right, Cool. All right, let's go to some line dancing then. What time is it? Where are we at?
6:54.
6:54. We'll do like 2 or 3 dances and we'll get to our next teach. Get those requests in. We have a request list there, so they have people been posting in requests. I kind of forgot to.
Yeah, I'm on YouTube. I haven't seen any.
No requests
yet.
No request yet? Ooh. Well, that means it's DJ's choice. Let us start with. Let's do something easy. Seems to be. I know all these songs get blocked. I find out even on YouTube that it goes through the live, but as soon as the live is done, they're all blocked. And I found kind of a way around it. We'll see what happens. What I'm going to do with YouTube is after 2 hours or 90 minutes, I'm going to stop it and then restart it. Stop it, save that, and then delete it. I have to do it on Facebook. And then I re-upload the whole thing to YouTube later as just a YouTube file, as a, like when you upload a video to your channel, then it doesn't get blocked. Found a way around it, but we'll see if that works. But anyways, Lonely Drum. Kicking us off.
They're getting all the requests on Facebook.
I'm seeing them as they're.
They're coming in? Yay. Those of you who want to come to do it, go for it. I need a cool pasta, okay? Welcome to the other Rangers to the stage. 5, 6, 7.
I'm beating on my lonely drum. Girl, don't you want to come over? I'm halfway through a Chardonnay, and I don't plan on staying sober. You can bring your air guitar, don't let the snack get any older. I'm beating on my lonely drum. Girl, don't you want to come over? I'm on boom, so get in your car, make it go. Run, there's a dance floor up in my living room. I hope you get here soon. I'm beating on my lonely drum.
Who else forgot?
You can be my beatbox, I'll render some smoky from the stogie.
I was too busy trying to do the rules.
And if you buy a Jaeger shot, I might just do
Come on, Danica.
pokey. I'm beating on my lonely drum. I get drunk and sing karaoke. I'm on boom, so get in your car, make it go. Run, there's a dance floor up in my living room. I hope you get here soon.
Yeah, we're all beating on our lonely drums, right?
Yeah,
More
that's
ways
it.
than one.
All right, a few requests have come in. We're going to do an oldie but goodie. Right now, we did it, I think, last week for the first time in a while. Easy on the eyes. Easy to do. If you know electric slide, you can do this dance. Oh,
Nope.
what?
Good luck.
Yeah, it's easy. So if you start with your mind to the right, mind to the left, a little hip hop, and then you back it up, bounce it, roll it. 5, 6 to the right, right mind, left mind, I'll do it without the jump, and back it up, little jump, then right, body rolls, left, body rolls, then rock, half turn cha-cha, rock 3/4 cha-cha, start again, to the right, little left, back it up, little hop, right, booty roll, left, then left forward, then forward rock, half turn cha-cha, rock 3/4 to the right. A little hop. And back. Little hop. Right roll. Left roll. Forward rock. Half turn. Rock 3/4. To the right. To the left. That big roll. Rock and turn. To the right. You can get where we start here with this time.
Got to admit you got a smile. Really, really in for it all.
There's things that exist out there.
Ain't fun and
There's such thing as a
hard.
cat or a reach out. To the right.
So why don't you send me your photograph? It hurt a lot less than taking you back. And I can still have my favorite part of you. 'Cause you're easy on the eyes, hard on the heart. You look so good, but the way things look ain't the way they are. Better say goodbye before this goes too far. 'Cause now I realize you're easy on the eyes, hard on the heart. You're easy on the eyes, hard on the heart. You look so good, but the way things look ain't the way they are. Better say goodbye before this goes too far. Now I realize you're easy on the eyes, hard on the heart. Now I realize you're easy on the eyes, hard on the heart.
Good old Terry Clark. Back in the day, she was the supposedly lesbian country singer that all the girls were in love with. I'm pretty sure she was gay, at least what most people say. But anyways, that was Terry Clark. Been easy on the eyes. We'll do one more, and we'll get our next teach in. Let's do, what was on that list?
Do you want me to go through it?
No, I'm trying to remember. I can remember some of them.
Crossing the border, TGIF, we are tonight looking for the easier ones.
Sweet tea.
Sweet tea,
Senorita.
Mama Senorita.
Let's do Senorita. Some old, something new, something borrowed, something new. Senorita. We will do, again, the acoustic version, but they all get blocked. No, this one actually didn't, I don't think. This one's still safe. Oh, and it starts right away, no intro. I love it when you call me. Anybody else want to come up and do it? When you throw rolls? Or not? Yeah, I need to do
They're on
this.
to us.
They're on to us. Oh no. All right, it starts again. The 4-count intro. I love it when you boom, you go. Rock left.
I love it when you
Rock.
call me, sing your
And roll.
I wish I could pretend I didn't need you, but every touch is ooh la la la. It's true la la la. Oh, I should be running. Oh, you keep me coming. Right in Miami, the air was hot from summer rays were dripping off me. Before I even knew my name, la la la. If I'm not cool, la la la, yeah. Sapphire moonlight, waiting for hours in the sand to kill a sunrise. Her body fit right in my hands, la la la. It felt like a la la la, yeah. I love it when you call me señorita. I wish I could pretend I didn't need you, but every touch is ooh la la la. It's true la la la. Oh, I should be running. Oh, you know I love it when you call me señorita. I wish it wasn't so damn hard to leave you, but every touch is ooh la la la. It's true la la la. Oh, I should be running. Oh, you keep me coming for you. Back in the hotel, there's just some things that never change. You say we're just friends, but friends don't know the way it tastes. La la la. 'Cause you know it's been a long time coming, don't you let me fall. Ooh, ooh, when your lips undress me, on your tongue. Ooh, love your kiss instead, they don't stop. I love it when you call me señorita. I wish I could pretend I didn't need you, but every touch is ooh la la la. It's true la la la. Oh, I should be running. Oh, you know I love it when you call me señorita. I wish it wasn't so damn hard to leave you, but every touch is ooh la la la. It's true la la la. Oh, I should be running. Oh, you keep me coming for you. All alone I've been coming for you. You know there's something to you. I'll be coming for you.
All right. Oh, this little exit.
Again.
Your exit, all right? Encore. So now, I handed the mic, we sanitized our mic, we're being
Yeah,
very,
I
very,
sanitized it
sanitized it
twice.
twice. And I handed it over to Miss Alexis. I kind of like that. Who's that? I literally had that in my brain. Because you guys all know.
Alexa, teach the line dance.
Alexa is going to teach our line dance for us. Help me welcome Alex to the stage. She's one of our wranglers and one of our fiercest dancers. And a little story about this dance, Body Rock. Those of you that were here, Body Talk, sorry. Body Rock. Whole other era of Body Rock. But anyways, Body Talks is what does that mean?
Oh, Facebook is back.
We're resumed. We're back.
Resumed? Okay.
Oh,
Did I break it? Was it my face?
It probably didn't
It
like
was
the
me.
song.
It didn't like, Facebook probably didn't like Senorita, but see all the jokes I just told.
Oh, darn
Darn it, I was kidding. So anyways, Facebook's popping back on, so we'll give it a minute. I apparently went down with Senorita. Happens all the time with that song.
It's still the same stream. It just got paused.
Oh, okay,
Oh,
just pause.
interesting.
Okay,
Oh
good.
yeah, it's good.
So everybody's still there. Good.
Yeah.
So anyways, Body Talks. It's a dance choreographed by Darren Bailey, and it was taught to us at what did we
WWLA by Michael Metzger.
Michael Metzger last year. But there was so many good dances that were brought that weekend that I kept delaying, because I had to teach boys, and then I had to teach in the sixth, and I had all the dances that were brought that
And
Very pretty.
we've been so many dances that were taught. But anyways, this one kind of didn't make the cut yet. It's a great dance, so I always wanted to teach it. But Alex and Ben both love the dance.
Yes,
and
we do.
they're the only two that are like, we love it. Everybody else is like, I don't remember it. But anyways, so I finally, a few weeks ago, before this whole thing shut down, it was the end of the night on a Friday night, and literally it was like almost 1:30.
We posted pretty much right after it.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
2
maybe
days after.
1:40. It was 1:40 in the morning, and they were I one of 8 people left in the bar, and they said, please play it. So I said, okay, fine, I'll play it. So I threw it on. They're doing the dance, and the bartender over here comes to me and says, Rick, the guys at my bar say that you're playing their song. And I was like, what? So I peeked out the booth, and I look at these guys, all rocky looking, look like rock stars, no doubt. So like, So I go back and I Google, the group, which is the Struts, and I look at their pictures, and I was like, holy, that is them. So I go back out there, and I told the bartender, yep, that's them. And they were already in awe, because all of a sudden they're in the bar, nobody here, all of a sudden
And they
playing
had
their
to come on a
song.
Saturday night. They thought it was disco night, and so they came on country night, decided to hang around, and they were learning some line dances too, which was really, really cool earlier.
Yeah.
And then, lo and behold, we do a line dance to one of their songs, and they're randomly here for it.
Right? How many times does that happen in the world? Really? But anyways, never. So anyways, they were so excited. We talked to them after we played the song, and they were so happy that people were doing the dance to their song. We were happy that they were in the bar and having a great time. We all took pictures with them. Anyways, that's our little body talk story. So she wants to give it a go for everybody. So now you all can take the pleasure of learning to dance. I'm going to learn it myself as well. Now I learned it once, but you know me, old goes up. But I'm going to turn it over to her now, and we're going to learn body talks.
Woo! Yay! All right, good luck, everyone. This is my first teach.
Yay! Virgin teacher.
Okay, so as Rick said, this is a Darren Bailey dance. It's called Body Talks. It goes to the music Body Talks by the Struts featuring Kesha. It is 32 counts, 4 walls, 2 restarts. And as you all probably know by now, while one faces the bar at Oil Cam, I'm going to teach you as if this is wall 1, so you can see what my feet are doing. So we'll go through all the choreography, and then we'll rotate walls, and then I'll, play around with the restarts. It's gonna be great. Okay, so your first move is going to be a step, quarter pivot, cross. So you're gonna take your right foot, step forward, quarter pivot over your left shoulder, so now you're facing the bar, cross over your left foot with your right, and the counts are 1 and 2. Your next step is going to be a rock, recover, cross. So you're going to take that left foot, rock out, rock, recover, cross. And the counts for that are 3 and 4. So from the top, that is 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Now this move feeds into the next. That's going to happen a lot with this dance. It all kind of flows into the next move. So your next step is going to be a step out on your right foot, and then you're going to take your left foot and bring it behind your right, kind of like a lock step, like so. So that will be and 5. So going from the rock, recover, cross, step behind. The next step, you're going to do a step back towards your originating wall, and do a quarter pivot over your right shoulder, stepping out on your right foot. And then the step sheet says a full turn. I'm going to break that down a little bit because that was what was easier for my brain. So you're going to step forward on your left foot, do a half pivot over your right shoulder, step on your right foot, do the same thing, take a step forward on your left foot, half pivot over your right shoulder, and then bring your right foot to meet your left foot and replace that weight. So all together from that, I'm going to scoot forward, from that walk step, it's going to be 6, 7, and 8, and. So from the top of that 8 count, from the beginning of the dance, you're going to.
Break that down many times.
Huh?
Break that down several times.
Okay, actually, we will break that down several times as per suggestion by Rick. Okay, so we're just going to do that turn then, real quick, okay? So you've done the lock step. You're going to do a quarter turn over your right shoulder, stepping onto your right foot. Step forward on your left. Half pivot over your right shoulder and put weight on your right foot. Step forward on your left foot. Do another half pivot over your right shoulder and bring your right foot to meet your left foot, replacing weight. So that way your left foot is free to do the next move. So just the turn, I'm gonna go from that walk step again, okay? So that was on 5. I'm gonna do the counts for you. 6, 7, and 8, and. So far, so good?
Do the first 8 now.
All right. Comments?
I think they're good.
Great, okay, cool. So we're gonna-
Yes, please.
Awesome,
Can
okay.
we jump to... Actually, I can't see what that column is reflecting.
Okay.
But probably one
I'm
more time.
on Facebook. You're fine.
Yeah.
Facebook is good? Okay, so that whole, we're just gonna go over that 8 count then. Okay? So you're back at your original wall. You're gonna step forward on your right foot. 1 quarter pivot over your left shoulder, cross, rock, recover, cross, step behind, step, pivot, step, pivot, step. Make sure your left foot is free. Does anybody need any specific part of that broken down even more?
I
Just
need
go
you
up
to do it again.
again.
Yeah, just do it a few times, like with counts and then with steps.
Great.
Steps and then counts.
Okay, from the top. So I will do the steps and then I will do the counts. Okay. You're going to step, pivot, cross, rock, recover, cross, step, behind, step, pivot, step, step. Once again, I'll do it with the count system. Okay. 7, 8, 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 5, 6, 7 and 8 and. Yes, yes? This is weird, not having a crowd to respond. This is
Yeah.
great. All right, okay, I'm gonna keep moving on then. Okay, so you've just done your full turn, your weight is on your right foot, your left leg is free. You're going to step back on your left foot. It's a long drag. So you're gonna step back on your left foot, drag your right foot on 1, and then on 2, you're gonna step back with your right foot. And then 3 and 4 is going to be a coaster with your left foot. 3 and 4. Now, Rick went over a coaster earlier, but for those of you that don't know what that is, you're going to bring your left foot back, bring your right foot to meet that, kind of up on the balls of your feet, and then step forward on your left. So by the end of that step, you should have your weight on your left foot. Okay? So from your full turn, from the top of this 8 count, you're going to step back on your left, drag your right, step back on your right, coaster step with your left. And the counts for that are going to be 1, 2, 3, and 4. Your next step is going to be out on your right, then out on your left, and that's 5, 6. Your next step is going to be a cross, rock, recover step. So you're going to take your right foot, cross over your left, put weight on that right foot, recover on your left foot, and then step out on your right foot. One more fun part about that is you're going to be doing a quarter turn over your right shoulder on that step. So coming back to the coaster, coaster step. So your weight should be on your left foot. You're going to step out on your right foot, 5, out on your left foot, 6, cross rocks, 7 and 8. So that whole 8 count from the drag. So you're going to step back 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Yes, yes? Great. So from the top, let's put those 2 8 counts together. So again, you're going to step out, quarter pivot, cross. Okay? I will call the steps. 7, 8. Step, pivot, cross, rock, recover, cross, step, behind, step, pivot, step, drag, back, coaster, step, out right, out left, cross, rock, recover, step. Are you all on your right foot facing that way? Did that work? Anybody have any questions about those 2 8 counts? You are halfway through the dance.
Can we do it again?
Yes, we can.
Can we do it with counts?
Yes, we can do it with counts. I prefer counts personally, so this is great. Okay, ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 5, 6, 7 and 8 and 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Gonna do that again one more time with the count so that way you guys get it in your body. It'll make a lot more sense with the music. It really, really goes to the melody there. Okay, again from the top. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 5, 6, 7 and 8 and 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Awesome, we're getting a thumbs up from Ben, so I think we're good.
But I know it already, so
Yeah,
that
I know
doesn't
you
count.
do. Wait for comments. Thanks for being patient there, guys.
Facebook is good.
Facebook is good.
Yeah.
I'm not looking at YouTube.
YouTube is
Everything looks good. I
great.
think.
Okay, cool. So again, you've just done your cross rock, recover, quarter turn step. So your weight is on your right foot. I'm going to break this down in a different way than I normally would. Okay, so this has been the wall that we're kind of been facing the majority of the time, right? So this is kind of your home. This is your center. So this cross rock, recover step, I want you to end up back here at the end of the next few moves. It's kind of like a full turn. It's just going to be broken down a lot as per the step sheet, okay? So you've already done that quarter turn over your right shoulder onto your left foot. You're going to step forward on your left foot and do another half pivot over your right shoulder. And then you're going to do a quarter turn, pivot, rock, recover, cross. And that looks like rock, recover, cross. So you're back home. Get how that's kind of like a full turn? So again, I'm going to break that down. So you've done your quarter turn onto your right foot. So the counts for this are going to be 1, 2, 3, and 4. And with the steps, that's going to be a step left, half pivot, quarter pivot, rock, recover, cross. Does anybody need me to break that down a little differently? Do we need more counts with that? Good to move on?
Looks good.
Sweet, okay. So again, you've done your cross rock, recover, step, step half pivot, quarter pivot, rock, recover, cross. Then you're going to hitch with your right foot, hitch, out, out. So you're going to go right, left. And the counts for that, let me do that again. It's going to be 5 and 6. The next step's super easy. Toes, heels, toes. If you want to do heels, toes, heels, that's fine too. What I noticed Darren doing on those steps is he'll point his toes towards the diagonal, so that way it's easier for you to do toes, heels, toes. Either way, just get your feet back to center with those counts. So again, it's 5, 6, 7, and 8. Gonna go from the top of the ninth count. Okay? So you've just done your quarter turn pivot. Going to do a half pivot, quarter pivot, rock, recover, cross, hitch, out, out, toes, heels, toes. I'll do that with counts. Okay? 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6, 7, and 8. You good? Awesome. Okay, so you've just come back here. You're going to, from the top, you want to add that all
Every
together?
time you do an 8, add.
Sweet, okay. From the top. Okay, so counts, I think counts are working for people, yeah? Or should I do
Can you do steps one more time?
steps one more time? Fantastic. Cool. Okay, 5, 6, 7, 8. Step, pivot, cross, rock, recover, cross, step, behind, step, pivot, step, drag, back, coaster, step, out, right, out, left, cross, rock, recover, quarter pivot, half pivot, quarter pivot, rock, recover, cross, hitch, out, out, toes, heels, toes. One more time with the words. We'll do that again. Okay. 5, 6, 7, 8. Step, pivot, cross, rock, recover, cross, step, behind, step, pivot, step, drag, back, coaster, step, out, right, out, left, cross, rock, recover, quarter pivot, half pivot, quarter pivot, rock, recover, cross, hitch, out, out, toes, heels, toes. Do we all end up back at the same place? Nice and stable. Gonna assume you are.
Emma says just need more practice.
Just need more practice. Why don't we do it one more time with counts? Does that work for everybody? Great. Okay, from the top. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 5, 6, 7 and 8 and 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. Excellent. Are we good to move on, or do you guys want to do that one more time with counts, or
Move on, I think.
move on?
Maybe.
Well, there's a delay. There's always a
Yeah.
Oh, right, there is a delay.
10-second delay.
I'm gonna give myself a second to breathe. It's really hot.
Yeah.
Actually, do you have water?
Yes.
Joelle says got it, yay!
Yay!
Jen says yay, toes, heels, toes.
Yay! Woo!
They're in like every Darren Bailey dance.
Oh, I'm splashing myself. I'm getting that cool water all over me. Thanks, guys.
Looks good, I think.
All right, can't tell if this is sweat or water anymore. Okay, seeing as we're looking good, we're gonna move on. Okay, so your last move was the toes, heels, toes. Next step is going to be, I'm gonna give you the counts for this. It's going to be 1 and 2 and. You're gonna take your right foot, point it out to the right side, cross in front of your left, point your left foot out to the left side, cross in front of your right. Okay? So 1 and 2 and. Your next step is going to be a quarter turn jazz box, and I will break that down. So you're going to take your right foot, cross it over your left foot, step back on your left foot, and this is where your quarter turn is coming in. It's coming over your right shoulder. You're going to step out on your right foot, facing your next wall, and bring your left foot to cross over your right. Okay, so the counts for that are going to be 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. I'll do that again with words. It's going to be point, cross, quarter, turn, jazz, box. I say it that way because it rhymes and it helps you remember what's going on. Okay? Your last 4 moves, super easy, super fun. You're going to jump out to your right. 5, jump out to your left. 6, and then do a rocking chair. Again, for those who don't know what it is, breaking it down. You're going to step forward on your right foot, recover back onto your left, rock back on your right foot, recover on your left foot. So your right leg is free to go into the next wall. So that last 8 count from the toes, heels, toes, is going to be point, cross, quarter, turn, jazz, box, jump, jump, rocking chair. I'm going to do that again with the counts. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6, 7 and 8 and. Any questions on that last 8 count before we tie it all together? While I'm waiting for the comments there, something fun to do in this music, there will be places where you can woo! Those jumps are a place for that. You go woo, woo, rocking chair. I mean, you can woo whenever you want, but that's what's for the music.
Turn dip thing?
Yes.
Oh, that's coming.
So that'll be coming.
I'm like, there's something I remember.
Oh yeah. So everybody good?
I think so. Jasmine Cole says my brain is remembering this.
Yay! Okay, I'm going to go over that last 8 count one more time, and then we're going to tie it into the top, okay? So you've just done your toes, heels, toes. You're going to point, cross, quarter, turn, jazz, box, jump, jump, rocking chair. All right, we are going to go from the top, and I will call out the moves, and then we'll do it again with the counts. Okay? 5, 6, 7, 8. Step, pivot, cross, rock, recover, cross, step behind, step, pivot, step, drag, heels, toes. Point, cross, quarter turn, jazz box, jump, jump, rocking chair. Did we all get there?
Barely.
Barely? Should I do it again with counts?
Yes.
Awesome. Okay, once more with counts. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 5, 6, 7 and 8 and 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8, 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6, 7 and 8 and. All my dancers here are doing it, so hopefully you guys are at home too. While I'm waiting for the comments to catch up, there are some fun things that you can do in this dance, as Rick mentioned a little bit earlier, if you caught that. There is on that, so you've just done your cross rock, recover, quarter pivot. When you step out on your left foot, what Ben and I do is we go all the way down to the floor and pivot. You can do that. Or what Darren does that I've seen is he kind of rocks into it and then comes back up. Throw some flair, throw some style in there. It's fun.
It's cool because you see the entire floor go.
The whole floor. And yeah, so far so good. Didn't check in on the comments there.
Yeah, thumbs up.
Great,
There's
okay.
also
And
the
hands.
move when you go back.
Yes, so there is another place where you woo. So it's going to be on that drag. So you've just done your pivot, step, woo! On that drag, okay? And then another one is where you go back, coaster, step, woo, woo! You'll hear it in the music, I promise you. A lot of moves. Okay. Woo, woo, your body talks. Yes. Okay, I want to go through it again. I'm going to do it once more with words, once more with counts, and then I'm going to mess with you and change your wall. Okay? With words. 5, 6, 7, 8. Step and cross. Rock, recover, cross, step, behind, step. Pivot, step, drag. Back, coaster, step. Out, right, out, left, cross, rock, recover, quarter pivot. Half pivot, quarter pivot, rock, recover, cross, hitch, out, out, toes, heels, toes. Point, cross, quarter turn, jazz box, jump, jump, rocking chair. Once more with counts because I want to make sure you have it in your body before we rotate completely. Okay? 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2. 3 and 4 and 5, 6, 7 and 8 and 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8, 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6, 7 and 8. Yes, I'm gonna get a drink of water because it's so hot.
Welcome to my world.
Joelle's good. Says so easy to learn from you.
Oh, thank you.
Doing a great job.
Thanks, guys.
I can't see what's going on Facebook.
I'm watching Facebook.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I just see that people are
I have
watching.
it right
Thank you guys so much for tuning in. This is so much fun. Okay, so I think we've all caught up. We've all learned. So that's your entire dance. That's all 32 counts. Okay? So now I'm gonna mess with you a little bit. So we've been playing this as wall 1, as home. Now do a quarter turn over your left shoulder to face the bar. Or hopefully you have a bar at home that you can face. Hopefully it's in the same direction. Either way, this is your new home. This is your wall 1. And before we get into doing the choreography again, I'm going to touch on the restarts because they're pretty simple. You'll hear it in the music, and I found a trick. Okay? So every time you start the dance facing oil can Harry sign, you're gonna restart. Okay? So that's gonna be wall 2 and wall 7. So your first restart is going to be 16 counts into the dance. So let's practice on this wall, and I'll stop you to let you know where that restart is, okay? Words? Counts?
Words.
Words? Okay. Words are great. Okay. Okay. 5, 6, 7, 8. Step, pivot, cross. Rock, recover, cross. Step behind, step. Pivot, step, drag. Back, coaster, step, out, right, out, left, cross, rock, recover, pivot. Half pivot, quarter pivot, rock, recover, cross. Hitch, out, out, toes, heels, toes. Point, cross, quarter turn, jazz, box, jump. Jump, rocking chair. Is everybody here? Everybody facing Royal Cam? I'm gonna say yes. Okay.
Let's do that one more time.
One more time? So before we get to the restart, we're gonna do that wall again, okay?
It's a new wall. So
Yeah. All right. 5, 6, 7, 8. Step, pivot, cross, rock, recover, cross, step behind, step, pivot, step, drag, back, coaster, step, out, right, out, left, cross, rock, recover, quarter pivot, half pivot, quarter pivot, rock, recover, cross, hitch, out, out, toes, heels, toes, point, cross, quarter turn, jazz, box, jump, jump, rocking chair. I'm gonna touch on something really quick because I think this is kind of hard when you're at a new wall, is after you've done the cross, rock, recover, quarter pivot. My instinct says I want to end up back at this wall, but you don't. You want to end up back at the wall you started on, okay? So you've done your quarter pivot, step, you're gonna do a half pivot. So now you should be facing away from me. You're gonna step out on your left foot and do a quarter pivot over your right foot. So you should be facing where you started the choreography. Does that make sense? Hopefully that helps a little bit on that step. I know I had trouble with that to begin with. Okay, so we're gonna do this wall one more time, but we're gonna go straight into wall 2. Should I go to the restart or just do the choreography?
No, go into the restart.
Great, okay, so then we're gonna go into the restart. So you're going to do wall 1, continue the choreography into wall 2. You're gonna do 16 counts, and then I'm gonna stop you and let you know what's gonna happen, okay? Again, 5, 6, 7, 8. Step, pivot, cross, rock, recover, cross, step behind, step, pivot, step, drag, back, coaster, step, out, right, out, left, cross, rock, recover, step, half pivot, quarter pivot, rub and cross, hitch, out, out, toes, heels, toes, point, cross, quarter turn, jazz, box, jump, jump, rocking chair. Keep going, step, pivot, cross, rock, recover, cross, step behind, step, pivot, step, drag, back, coaster, step, out, right, out, left, and this is where I stop you. Okay, so normally you would do the cross, rock, recover, step. Instead of doing that step, you're going to do just a straightforward rocking chair. Just the same thing that we ended all of this choreography with. So you've just done out right, out left, rocking chair. So that's going to be 5, 6, 7, and 8. And your right foot should be free to go back into the top of that choreography, which is step and cross. Does that make sense? So that happens on wall 2. It's 16 counts in. You'll feel it in the music. It's pretty obvious.
More like an edit
Yeah.
than a restart, because you still add on the last 2 counts of wall. Yeah, whatever. You know what I mean? You just cut out a chunk of the dance
Right.
and then go back to the top. So yeah, we did that in a few dances, and we like to think of it as a edit.
Edit?
But
Dropout?
he calls it a restart.
I believe so.
Yeah.
So,
Which is fine.
from the top, we're going to do walls 1, 2.
Restart, then 1 again.
Yeah. We're going to do through what we just learned. We're going to stop at that restart, okay? Or go through the restart, rather. Okay. 5, 6, 7, 8. Step, pivot, cross, rock, recover, cross, step, behind, step, pivot, step, drag, back, coaster, step, out, right, out, left, cross, rock, recover, pivot, half, pivot, quarter, pivot, rock, recover, cross, pitch, out, out, toes, heels, toes, point, cross, quarter, turn, jazz, box, jump, jump, rocking chair, step, pivot, cross, rock, recover, cross, step, behind, step, pivot, step, drag, back, coaster, step, here comes your restart, rocking chair, step, pivot, cross, rock, recover, cross, step, behind, step, pivot, step, drag. All right, I'm gonna stop you there to make sure you guys all got that restart.
Jennifer says, whoop, whoop, you nailed that.
Whoop, whoop, oh, thanks.
Cindy says, great instruction.
Thank you guys so much.
Cindy from Long Beach.
Cindy Handler?
Okay.
Handler?
Well, thank you, Cindy. Thanks, Jen. All right, so we're gonna do that same thing, but we're gonna continue. We're gonna go through wall 1, wall 2 with your restart. This becomes wall 3, wall 4, wall 5, wall 6. So that way you guys get practice with that choreography in. Is that okay? Is that good? Okay, cool. Because you only have one more restart after this, and it's on wall 7, and it's, again, pretty easy, but you'll hear it in the music. Kesha kind of screams in all of her songs. She does that in this one, and we'll get there. Yeah, exactly. All right, guys, from the top. 5, 6, 7, 8. Step, pivot, cross. Rock, recover, cross, step, behind, step. Pivot, step, drag. Back, coaster, step, out, right, out, left, cross, rock, recover, pivot. Half pivot, quarter pivot, rock, recover, cross, hitch, out, out, toes, heels, toes, point, cross, quarter turn, jazz, box, jump, jump, rocking chair. This is your restart wall. Step, pivot, cross, rock, recover, cross, step, behind, step, pivot, step, drag, back, coaster, step. Here's your restart. Rocking chair, step, pivot, cross, rock, recover, cross, step, behind, step, pivot, step, drag, back, coaster, step, out, right, out, left, cross, rock, recover, pivot, half pivot, quarter pivot, rock, recover, cross, hitch, out, out, toes, heels, toes, point, cross, quarter turn, jazz box, jump, jump, rocking chair. Step, pivot, cross, rock, recover, cross, step, behind, step, pivot, step, drag, back, coaster, step, out, right, out, left, cross, rock, recover, pivot, half pivot, quarter pivot, rock and cross, hitch, out, out, toes, heels, toes, point, cross, quarter turn, jazz box, jump, jump, rocking chair, step, pivot, cross, rock, recover, cross, step, behind, step, pivot, step, drag, back, coaster, step, out, right, out, left, cross, rock, recover, pivot, half pivot, quarter pivot, rock, recover, cross, hitch, out, out, toes, heels, toes, point, cross, quarter turn, jazz box, jump, jump, rocking chair. Keep going, step, pivot, cross, rock, recover, cross, step, behind, step, pivot, step, drag, back, coaster, step, out, right, out, left, cross, rock, recover, cross, half pivot, quarter pivot, rock, recover, cross, hitch, out, out, toes, heels, toes, point, cross, quarter turn, jazz box, jump, jump, rocking chair. I'm going to stop you there before we get into that restart. How do you do?
We made it. But yeah, let's see what our
You're still dancing on Facebook.
yeah. Whew.
Whew.
Yeah.
Did we make it all the the way around.
You're still dancing on Facebook.
I'm still dancing on Facebook. Silly me, always dancing on Facebook.
Always.
Now you're done.
Now I'm done. Thanks, y'all.
Comments, questions?
No comments.
Thumbs up?
Thumbs up's great.
Thumbs ups, yes. We like
Gonna wait just a second more, which also means you guys are gonna wait a second more. I'm gonna go ahead and assume we're good. Great. Great job, everyone. I'm so proud of you. Okay.
Yeah, music, please.
Almost. We're almost there. Okay, so you've just done your wall 6 into the jump, rocking chair. So now you're on wall 7. Again, every time you face this direction, it's a restart. So you're going to do 10 counts, which is a weird number, and I'll tell you why. So you're going to step forward, pivot, cross, rock, recover, cross, step behind, step, pivot, step, drag. And you're going to hold that out for, I think, 2 more counts. 1 more count? What is that? That's on 1, so that's 9. So 1 more count than you normally would. So that would be, I'm going to do this with counts because it makes sense for me. So you're going to do 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 5, 6, 7 and 8 and 9, 10. So your right foot is still free, still dragging, weight is on your left foot, so that way you can go straight into the choreography again from the top, into that step, pivot, cross. And the reason why that's a weird number is because Kesha screams. So, feel free to have fun. Wave your hands around, scream with her.
Michael actually added something that wasn't in the step sheet to keep that, because that 9th count is silent, but there's nothing happening on it. He does a little pitch.
Ooh.
To
Okay.
give that 9th count to know that you're on 9.
You guys want to do a little hitch there?
You don't have to, I'm just saying it helps you do 8, 9,
Oh, yeah.
10. Okay, no, but then 10 is.
What I've seen and what I've done, just because it works for me, everybody works differently, so do whatever works best for you, is actually counting in my head instead of screaming. So doing that 7 and 8 and 9, 10. Kind of picking your foot up on 10, ready to step forward on 1 and 2. But if you want to do a little hitch there, I guess that's kind of what I'm doing a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go for it.
That way you hitch and then you step into the dance.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then, so that becomes wall 8. You do another round here, and then 1 more wall, which is your 9th wall, and your final wall, and then you've gone through the dance. So, should we do it all the way through, or do
So
we
let's
want
do
to?
that one more time with the restart.
Great. Okay. So your second restart on wall 7, from the top of that wall, is going to be, again, I'm going to do the counts. 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 5, 6, 7 and 8 and 9, 10. 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 5, 6, 7 and 8 and 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6, 7 and 8. Let's just go through it. Step, pivot, cross, rock, recover, cross, step behind, step, pivot, step, drag, back, coaster, step, out, right, out, left, cross, rock, recover, pivot, half pivot, quarter pivot, rock, recover, cross, pitch, out, toes, heels, toes, point, cross, quarter turn, jazz spots, jump, rocking chair. And you've done it, you made it to the end of the dance. Woo. Is everybody ready for music? Does anybody have any questions, concerns, comments, want to clean anything up, have questions on counts? I know we have a delay, so
Yes, you're still dancing on Facebook.
I'm still dancing. Good, more time to drink water. As per Jasmine Alexander and our stagecoach hashtag, hydrate or dehydrate.
I know we'd be dancing our asses off right now as
Yep.
coach.
Yep.
Boo.
But instead, we're dancing our asses off here in the
Right,
heat anyway.
right, we're doing it anyway. We're literally acting like we would be acting.
It's not nearly as dusty.
This is also
Right.
true, but we still have to wear bandanas and masks.
But it's definitely as hot, right? We do that anyway out there
Yep.
for the dust. I forgot all about that.
All right, my fellow Wranglers, do we have
I
any
think you're good.
comments?
There are no comments on Facebook.
Great.
Alright,
Okay, I think we're ready for music. Obviously, we're gonna do this
slow.
slow.
What?
I can't.
Yeah.
I will call out the words. If I stumble, I apologize. It's really hot, so I might have to catch my breath. So forgive me for that. But I believe in you. I have faith in you, and we're gonna get through this together.
How many counts to intro?
I believe it's 16 counts.
16?
I think it's a 16 count intro. I guess I should mention that as well.
Just check.
Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. Step, cross, 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 step behind, step, pivot, step, drag, back, step, out, right, left, cross, cover, pivot, half, pivot, pivot, rock, cover, cross, hips, out, toe, 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 point, cross, forward, turn, down, jump, jump, rocking chairs, to restart wall, step, and cross, rock, cover, cross, step, behind, step, step, drag, back, poster, step, restart, out, rocking chair, step, pivot, cross, rock, cover, cross, step, behind, step, pivot, step, drag, back, poster, step, out, right, out, left, rock, cover, step, pass, pivot, over, pivot, rock, cover, cross, hip, out, toe, toe, point, cross, forward, turn, back, cross, go, rock, chair, step, pivot, cross, rock, cover, cross, step, behind, step, pivot, step, drag, back, poster, step, out, right, out, left, cross, rock, cover, pivot, half, pivot, quarter, pivot, rock, cover, cross, hip, out, toe, heel, toe, point, cross, forward, turn, jab, rock, jump, rock, chair, step, pivot, rock, cover, cross, step, behind, step, pivot, step, drag, back, step, out, right, cross, cover, pivot, half, pivot, quarter, pivot, rock, and rock, out, go, heel, toe, point, cross, forward, turn, jab, rock, jump, rock, chair, step, and cross, rock, cover, cross, step, behind, step, pivot, step, drag, back, poster, step, out, right, out, left, cross, rock, cover, pivot, half, pivot, quarter, pivot, rock, cover, cross, out, swing, toe, point, cross, forward, turn, back, rock, jump, rocking chair, second restart wall, rock and cross, step, point, step, 7 and 8 and 9, 10, 20, rock, cover, cross, step, behind, step, pivot, woo, get back, toe, step, out, right, out, left, cross, Questions?
Mark says very cute. Good job, Alex.
Thank you, Mark. Oh, I need more water. Yeah, did you guys see where those woos were?
Yeah.
I wanted to woo, but then I realized I'd have to drop the words, so I threw an arm up.
Ken, good pastor, says woohoo! What? And I can't see what's written in here because of the whole thing. But I think he says great job, Alex.
Janet says, very fun dance and excellent teach.
Thank you so much, guys. This is so much fun. All right, I am definitely running out of breath, so I'm probably gonna lose it during the next one, but I think you guys have it.
Just, yeah, do like counts.
Oh no, I will definitely try. But if I'm just saying if I drop
Counts
it.
easier than steps.
Yes, great, cool.
And then just say, okay, here's your start, come in, restart wall. That's it. They should be okay by that.
Great. I'm gonna end up like.
And yeah, you two can do it. I will be.
Yes, Ben. As you know, this is
down
Ben.
there doing it. Y'all ready?
Love this.
All right, guys, full speed. You got this. Make your body talk.
Because you can't see your mouth anyways.
Six, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, out, rocking chair. Again.
Announce, we'll go to the next dance, we'll do the dance, and then...
Great, we are going to go into the next dance, go into the next couple of dances, yeah?
Yeah, next up would be, let's do...
Woo.
Yay, Alex!
Imelda's Way, we're gonna go into Imelda's Way. Again, thank you again. They're really a great dance. The Struts, awesome music. Rick, thank you so much.
Ah, my pleasure.
Woo.
It's a crazy little Bible. Oops,
I was asking for the microphone, but that's okay. You guys can hear me okay, right? We don't need the microphone? No, we're good. I think we only need that for the teachers. We're gonna do boys.
Whoa, boy.
Boy. Oh boy. Hey boy.
Teaching boys?
What'd you say?
I'll do it.
Just doing it.
Oh.
Boy dancers. Boy dancers to the stage.
Oh, it's me.
Well, that's gonna be boy as in.
Yeah.
Yeah, boy, what you say, boy? You tryna play boy? Like a game boy? Hit my phone, boy. Is you on, boy? Are you alone, boy? Come give me on, boy. Got a boy with degrees, a boy in the streets, a boy on his knees, he on the end of the sheets. Sheesh, it's all Greek to me. That's worse than in Spanish. I ain't me. Baby, I don't need you. I just wanna freak you. I heard you a freak too. What's 2 plus 2?
Coming up next, off the chain. All right, off the chain. We taught that the last couple weeks. So hopefully it's in your head. It starts with that pony, 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 box, quarter turn, hit, hit, roll, roll, we hit, turn, turn, bounce, bounce, rocking chair, or all the way around.
then half turn, and then UV, kick and point, samba, samba, chug, 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 samba, samba, chug, 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 restart. That would be the restart. And then you do the, otherwise you do the chest pop, chug, 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 chest pop, chug, 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 restart. Back to A.
And also C.
And then C is the tag, turn 2, 3, and turn 2, 3, and cross, cross, or jump, cross, turn, roll it to the right, roll it to the left. Sailor with a pot, sailor with a pot, out, out, hit the floor, look over your shoulder, and shimmy it in. Hopefully you caught all that. That was a really quick walkthrough.
That was a Jono walkthrough.
That was a Jono, yay, a Jono walkthrough. I did a Jono. All right, here we go. Off the chain. 6, 7, 8.
White girl got some dance, I wanna see it. Black girl got a dance, it ain't a secret. Baby, turn around, I wanna see it. Tryna see it, gotta see it. I wanna see that bubble
Back to the top.
Ooh, I think I found one. Cause I got that fever. Brittany got herself a brown one. Just like Serena, that's okay. Cause I love my stereotypes. My girls in tools. That maximum exposure. Rosa know what I wanna do. Tell all the girls all around the world. My last name must be Robin. Cause I'm basking in these dances. All 31 flavors keep calling. My vanilla Cinderella. Love when I tell her drop it. I'm gonna keep it moving, but I love my shot. I can't believe it. White girl got some dance, I wanna see it. Black girl got some dance, it ain't a secret. Baby, turn around, I wanna see it. Gotta see it, gotta see it. I wanna see that bubble yum bum.
Chugga, chugga, chugga. Come on. Chugga, chugga. That's hot. Chugga. That's hot. That's A.
So fat, so chunky, call me Michael Jackson. Cause I love to play with monkeys. It's my everything, that's right. You come for anything, that's right. You do everything, that's right. So run a pit bull and the game. I'm off the jungle, lang. Yeah, that's how we get in the game. That's how we got. Con todas las niggas, we can call the side for love. As long as you got that, and I can't believe it. White girl got some dance, I wanna see it. Black girl got some dance, it ain't a secret. Baby, turn around, I wanna see it. Gotta see it, gotta see it. I wanna see that bubble yum bum. Bubble yum bum. Bubble yum bum. Bubble yum bum.
Here's the tag.
She look good, she's so bad. She pick it up, drop it down, look back. Bubble yum bum.
All right. Two A's to close.
White girl got an ass, I wanna see it. But I can't believe it. White girl got an ass, I wanna see it. But I can't believe it. White girl got an ass, I wanna see it. But I can't believe it. White girl got an ass, I wanna see it.
That was off of the machine. Whew.
Oh, that was fun.
Yes, it was.
I like that one.
All right, let's go back a few years for a request for TGIF. T G
You guys mind if I?
F. What girl goes to dance?
I still think you should do Leon Bridges.
Right. We need to find it. We're gonna do the original.
Thank God it's Friday night.
Because it is Friday night.
6, 7, good. Oh.
I'm broke.
She's broke. Woo, good, because next comes our final teach. Wow, it's like you left your sweat all over the stage.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I'm just
I'll
kidding.
clean it up.
Oh, please.
It's so hot.
Tis hot. All right, watch the tempo. We talked last week.
Yes.
We're going to reteach a little bit faster, maybe. I know, right? Now, you'll have some cooling down time. We'll get to it. So anyway, watch the tempo. Fun dance. We taught it last week. Got a little confusing for me. All fixed. So here we go. We're going to redo the dance from the top. So hopefully you guys are ready for it. Give me a thumbs up if you're going to learn the dance, if you know the dance, if you're ready for it. After all that dancing, I know you probably need a drink of water or a drink of beer or a drink of wine, just like we should be. Cool. Any questions?
Do you need this?
No, I got all the time. Just like you said, keep myself hydrated.
Hydrator
Fourth time, great. All right, watch tempo. 2-wall dance. I believe it's 48 count. Is it one? Two, yeah, it's 48. Not too, it's a really fun dance. It's become a very popular dance at OCH, but we haven't been able to teach it that much, so hopefully our regulars are picking this up, so that way once we do reopen, we'll have a full floor to it. We already have a pretty full floor to it, but even more. All right, dance is going to start. We're starting with our original wall one, because that's a 2-wall dance. You're going to start by stepping forward on your right, boom, then you're going to quarter, you're going to do a half turn right off the bat. But it's quarter as you step. So you can step right foot forward, quarter turn on your left, quarter turn back on your right. Then you step back on your left. And that instantly gets you to the back wall as the first 4 counts. And it's like this. Ready, here you go. This is 1, 2, and 3. Hitch, right, and 4. Stepping down on that, right. It's a hitch drop. So let's try that. That's the first 4. Ready, go. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. One more time to make sure we got that. 5, 6, 7, step right, quarter, back, hitch, step. Now you're going to take a step together, step to your back diagonal, and then you touch your right when you finish to your instep. So again, little slight angle to it. You just finish your hitch step, weights on your right, you step back. Left together, left touch, then right touch squares you back up, and then you're gonna do one more, step together, touch to the left, left together, touch. That's 8 and 1 into our second phrase of 8. So that is the first 8 counts. Let's try it nice and slow. 5, 6, 7, and go. Step 1, 2, and 3, up 4, 5, and 6, touch, 7, touch, 8, and 1. Should be on your left. Hopefully we're good up to there. First 8, one more time with counts. 5, 6, 7, and go. Step 1, 2, and 3, and 4, 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 1. You're going to start the next phrase of 8 with an 1/8 of a turn to get to your right side diagonal back. It's a samba. Step right, out to the left, recover right, and then you're going to bring that left together. The counts on that, this is 8 and 1, so this is 2 and 3 and, taking weight back on your left. You're still at that diagonal. Then you do some points. Point right, together, point left, together, point right, and it's going to bring you into a hitch jazz box. But let's just break that down. Again, you went side together side, that's 8 and 1, 2 and 3 and, taking weight on the left, point 4 and 5 and 6. 7 is a hitch into a jazz box, cross, back, side, cross. That squares you up to the back wall, away from me, unfortunately. But let's try that again from the second phrase of 8. 8 and 1, weight is on your left. Taking your 8, it's right, out, recover, together, point, together, point, hitch, cross, back, side, cross. And that is the next 8. Let's try that same thing with counts, starting with your 8 and 1, which is shuffle to the left. Ready with the 8, it's 8 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and to put that weight on your left at your jazz box to start your step out to the right and your isolated booty roll. I recently found out what that meant. I would just say roll it. Isolated means you only roll the bottom half. The top half kind of stays where it's at in place. You know what that means? I guess that's what it's called. Anyway, getting out of that. You did your jazz box, cross, back, side, cross. Then it's stepping out on your right foot on 1 as you roll 3 times. 2, that's 1, 2, 3. You're going to bring your left together, step back onto your right. So counts on that are 1, 2, 3, and 4. Weight is back to your right. Then you step out on your left and do 2 of those. 5, 6, and then you're gonna bring your right foot together, point your left out to the side, and then do a hitch. And counts on that 8. Let's break it down. Stepping out on 1. This is 1, 2, 3, and 4. Step 5, 6 and 7, hitch. 8 is dropping that left foot down. Again, that third phrase of 8. Ready, step it out. 1, 2, 3, and 4, step. 5, 6, and point, hitch, step. Let's do that from the top. 3 8s. 5, 6, 7. Here you go with the right. Quarter, back, hitch, step, diagonal, step, together, step, touch, left, together, 1, 2, point, step, together, point, right, point, left, point, hitch, jazz box, step, right, roll, 2, 3, roll, 2, and point, hitch, step. The weight is on your left. You're ready to do the fourth phrase of 8, which is a mambo on your right. And rock forward and back. Again, that's a 1 and 2. Then you're going to do a triple turn over your right shoulder as you step back on your left. Quarter. Get you facing where you can see again. So again, fourth, everything okay? Any questions?
So far, so good.
So far, so good?
Yeah.
All right, again, fourth phrase of 8, you're going to do that rocky, mambo, which is forward and back. Then you do a half triple turn over your right, so it's back on the left. Quarter turn. Brings it to this front wall where you can see me, and then you're going to step forward on your right and do a quarter sweep. Bring your left foot all the way around to get to that back wall again. So let's try that for the mambo. Ready and go. Mambo forward and back, turn, step, sweep, and then you're going to do a weave in front and behind. That gets us to count 7, and then we start the real funky part, little hippity hoppity. No, not even that. It's more of a samba set. I don't know. Let's do that one more time. It counts from the mambo. Ready and go. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6 and 7. Yes, from the top. I considered that the first half of the dance. Because we're kind of changes tempo. Watch the tempo. 5, 6, 7, step it right. It's a 1, 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6, hitch 7 and 8, roll 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, point left, hitch, step, mambo front and back, turn, step, sweep, front and back to 7. Good up to there, everybody? We can do it one more time, and then we'll get into the next section. Hopefully this is more of a review for some of you. All right, one more time, a little bit faster. 5, 6, 7, and go with 1, 2, and 3, hitch, step together, step, touch, step, and left, cross out, step together, point, hitch, cross, and step out, right, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, and 7, hitch, 8, 1, and 2, 3, and 4, sweep, 5, 6, and 7. Yes, hopefully we got there. Starting our little samba part or mambo part, you're gonna actually rock, recover, cross behind. That's 8 and 1. So this is 8 and 1 with a little dip there for styling. You're gonna rock and dread, side and dip. Every time you step back, you do 2 of those. So it's rock, recover, cross behind, rock, recover, cross behind. One more, right, recover, cross. And then it changes up from there. So again, you just did your weave, weight left is cross over right. You're gonna hit count 8 with your side rock. Ready, here you go. 8 and 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 5. You're gonna start a rotation, a C curve, as you do a weave. Back front, behind, and front to hit your front diagonal. Yes. So, again, we're gonna break that down slower. From your first count, this is 8, cross, 1, 2, 3, 4, and behind, and in front, and behind, and step, rock, recover. And now you're you're hitting this diagonal to get the next 8. That's 8 and 1. And most of the stance has an 8 and 1 in it, so you're always going to carry on into the next 8. Let's break that down a couple more times. And when you're doing that C curve, each time you step in back or in front, you're turning an 1/8 of the turn if you really want to count it out. But let's try that again. Left crossover with counts. Side rock. Ready, here it is. This is 8 and 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 5, and 6 and 7 and 8 and 1. Then you're going to go into a left, right, lock, step, left. That gets to count 4 of the next 8. The trick to that section, that whole section, is to try to do it on the balls of your feet. Stay on the ball of your feet doing that whole thing. It just makes it look a little more fancy, stylish, and I don't know, if you watch people that actually know ballroom, they'll make it look really smooth right there. Me, I'm just fumbling my way through it. But it's a nice little styling tip if you can stay on the balls of your feet during that rotation, that C curve. All right, one more time, and then we'll move on. Left crossover. Ready, here you go. This is 8 and 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 5, and 6 and 7 and 8 and 1. You're going to step 2 and 3 and 4. Again, 8 and 1, 8 and 1. 2 is right, lock, step right, forward, left. So it's 1, 2, and 3, and 4. One last time up to that count 4, and then we're going to take it from the top again. 5. Left is crossover. Ready, here you go. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 1 and 2. I said it wrong. Doing it right, but I said it wrong. One more time. 5, 6 for me. Here you go. 8 and 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 1, 2, lock, 3, step 4. Then you're going to take it to your back wall with a shimmy, chug, shimmy, 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 shimmy. That's 5, 6, 7, 8. And you're either after wall 1, you restart the dance to the back wall, but after that, that's the only restart. The dance just goes through with the whole 48. So there's only 16 counts left, but you have to get all the back wall first. So from the top, first 32, 5, 6, 7, and go with 1, 2, and 3, and 4, back, 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, hitch, 7, and rock, roll, 2, 3, and 4, roll, 5, 6, and point, hitch, step, mambo, front and back, half triple turn, step, sweep, cross and behind, 8 and 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 5, and 6 and 7, and 8 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4, chug, 5, 6, 7, and 8. We did it. Okay. Yeah, woo woo. Let's go into wall 2. Because that's what happens next. So we break down 8 counts at a time. So again, you're going to start with your immediate half turn to the front. You step forward right, then over your left, quarter, quarter, back, hitch, step. Hit your back diagonal with step together, step, touch. Then square it up, right touch, then step together, step. That's the first 8. Let's try that. Back wall. 5, 6, 7, and go with 1, 2, and 3, and 4, back, 5, and 6, 10, 7, and 8, and 1. You're going to hit this front corner diagonal with your cross right, side rock, recover together, point, and point, and point. Hitch with your jazz box to square you up to the front, and cross. Yes, 2 8s. Trying it from the top. 5, 6, 7, and go with 1, 2, and 3, and 4, 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, 5, 6, hitch, 7, and 8, and roll, 2, 3, and 4, roll, 5, 6, and 7, hitch, drop, I'm sure we're good with that 8. Then you go to your mambo, forward and back. Then your half triple over your left quarter, quarter. Step right as you quarter sweep around for your weave in front and behind. That gets us to count 7. There's no and there, so there's a full count hold. And then you start your side rock with 8 and 1. All right, before we get to there, all of that. 5, 6, 7, here you go, step right. Quarter, quarter, back, hitch, step, step together, step, touch, right, touch, left together, left, cross, rock side, and point, left, right, hitch, cross, and step, roll, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, and 7, and 8, front and back, back. I just realized I went from steps to counts, front and back. We did it, but I switched it. As soon as I tried to do one count, I went into all counts. Okay, I assume we're good up to there. Your weave, your crossover, you're facing wall 1. You're going to start your little samba move. You're going to side rock on 8, cross 1 behind, 2 and 3, 4 and seat and front and back. Now you're hitting that back diagonal with your right side recover, stepping left, right, lock, step, forward, left. And you chuck it around 3, 5, 8, 2, 3, 4, and you're back to wall 1 to start the last 16 counts of the dance. So again, facing this wall, we're going to start the side and cross. Ready, here you go. It's 8 and 1, 2 and 3, 4 and back and front and back and step side rock, step and lock, step left, chug, 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 chug. With counts, same thing, and then we'll move on. Left is crossed over, right, here you go. This is 8 and 1, 2 and, oh, not this wall, is it? It's this wall. Never mind. Again, left is crossed over, ready, here you go. 8 and 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4, chug, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Now we're ready for the last 16 counts, which is actually really easy. The last 16 counts are a breeze compared to the last 8 you just did. So all right, you chugged it around, 5, 6, 7, 8. Weight is still on your left. You're gonna do a dig, heel dig as you cross your right over your left. Then you step out to the left, recover, and do a cross shuffle, left, step, left. So it looks like this. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Again, crossing right with a dig, step out back onto the left, recover, cross in front, step, cross in front. First 4, ready, here you go, cross 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Big step to the right, collect your weight on the left. So weight comes back to your left as you slide in. So add in those 2 counts, ready, and go. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 5. Weight is on your left. You're gonna weave back to the left, crossing right in front, and behind, and in front. And that finishes the first 8 of the last 16. Again, with your cross dig, ready, and go. Cross, side, and cross, and together. Front, and back, and front. One last time with counts. Ready, here you go. This is 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, 6, and 7, and 8. Last 8, funky. You're just gonna rock to the left, recover, bring your weight together, rock to the right, recover, bring your right together. So that's the first part. It's 1, 2, and 3, 4, and. Weight ends up on your right on the end of that. So let's do those 4 again. Right, let's cross over. Ready, and go. This is 1, 2, and 3, 4, and forward rock, recover, step, right toe, step, left toe. And then you recover the weight on that and you're done with the dance. So again, let's try that second 8, or the last 8 of the dance. Ready, side, rock. This is 1, 2, and 3, 4, rock, 5, 6, and 7, and 8, and. And I'm just doing the step. There's a whole lot of shaking going on in that step. I ain't doing that right now. I'm just showing you the step. So again, let's do the last 16. See if we got it. 5, 6, cross it over on the right, cross, dig, side, and cross, and collect. Front and back, and front, side, rock, recover, side, rock, recover, forward, rock, recover, and toe, and. Start the dance all over. That's it. That's all you need to know. Wall 1, into your restart. Wall 2, and then it continues to the rest of the dance. So you know already both walls. All we haven't done is that last 16 to the back wall. So turn and face that back wall. We'll do the last 16 here, and then I'll turn it over to music. Woo-hoo. 5, big cross dig, ready on the right, cross right, side, and shuffle to the front, and collect. Front and back, and front, side, rock, recover, side, rock, recover, forward, rock, recover, and shake it, and right toe, left toe. Then you start to dance to the back wall. All right, that is the whole thing. Who's ready?
Faster.
Yeah.
I'm so excited!
So excited. Who just learned it today? Let us
I
know.
learned it.
Right?
You did? I didn't know you didn't know it.
You taught it last week.
Yeah.
I learned it.
Okay, good. All right, here we go. Watch the tempo. We're gonna slow the tempo down. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna pop it over on this side. Because yeah, we gotta do it slow first. Otherwise, we might lose a few of you.
Do you want friends?
Not yet. Let's just do it one time slow, and then I'll bring you guys up. And oh, you can do it out there. Chicka, chicka, 5, 6, 7, here you go. Then 1, 2, and 3, and 4, 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, 5, and 6, pitch, down box, roll 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, and 7, hit, front and back, turn, step, sweep around, front, back, 8, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, and 8, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, 5, 6, restart the game. 1, 3, and 4, 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 2, and 3, and 4, 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6 and 7, 8 and 1, 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7, 8 and 1, 2 and 4, 5, 6, 7, finish, dig, side, cross, shuffle, and collect, front and back, side rock, side rock, forward rock, and toe, start 1, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8 and 1, 2 and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Roll 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6 and 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7, 8 and 1, 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4, 5, 6. Get across, right gaze, side, shuffle to the front and the legs, front and back, front, side rocks, forward rock, toe touch, toe step, 1, 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7, 8 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4, 5, 6, up, 7 and 8, 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6 and 7 and 8, 1 and 2, 3, up, turn, swing around, 8 and 1, 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 1, 2 and back and around, 3, cross, dig, shuffle to the run, go, front and back, side rock, side, forward rock, toe and toe and 1, 2 and 3, up, rock, side, touch together, 8 and 1, 2 and 3, side, hitch, watch and roll, step and roll, and step, hitch, step, front and back, Awesome. All right, catch your breath.
Faster.
Yes, we're gonna go full speed now. Y'all can come up and do it. Yeah, whoever wants to do to command the stage. I'll just call that out. Huh?
I said, come next with me. I mean, breathe. Please breathe. Drink water.
Breathing, breathing.
Hydrate.
All right. Y'all ready? You guys ready for full speed?
I'm always
Any questions up there? Anybody coming in?
Nope, just request for faster.
Faster, faster.
I thought you said, what's the password?
What's the password?
Swordfish.
Swordfish. Here we go. This is also this dance is choreographed by a bunch of guys, like 5 guys. We'll call this the 5 guys burger dance. Right, Darren? He's not in this one, but anyway. He had his 5 guys outfit on today on his teach. And of course, Amy had her in and out outfit on yesterday on her teach. There's a little battle going on. 5 guys versus in and out. In and out wins! Hands down.
Whataburger wins.
Whataburger. Yeah, those are pretty good too. Just not
Have you
here.
tried the stand though?
Who? What? Where?
The stand? Their burgers are actually surprisingly good.
Oh yeah, there's a stand here on Ventura.
I'm gonna shout
Yeah,
out
you're
the
right.
spot in Carpinteria.
The spot in Carver. Okay, we're gonna talk about burger places, obviously. What's your favorite burger joint? In and Out. My number one. Stout.
Gives us a
The
second
stand.
to breathe.
The Stand. Oh, I think that's Stout. The Stand. Where is the Stand?
They've got a few places all over. There's one right next to where I work. I walk there.
I haven't heard of that one. Chris, what's your favorite?
Whataburger.
Oh yeah, Whataburger. Aren't those like only on the
Texas.
Texas, New Mexico? Yeah, New Mexico. This is what my dad used to call those. This is funny. He nicknamed me after a Whataburger because you know it's a man on those 2 long legs.
There used to be, yeah.
But yeah, it used to be like a, I don't know. Well, my dad used to call that patas largas, which means long legs. And he used to call me patas largas because I was always gone. ¿Dónde vas ya, patas largas? My little Spanish lesson for the day. Okay, here we go. Watch the tempo. Full speed tempo. Right foot. 6, 7, here we go. 1, 2, and 3, up 4, 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 1, 2, and point, hitch. Roll it out. Hop, and roll. And hitch drop. Top turn. Sweep it around. 8 and 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 1, 2 and lock and step. Take it around. Restart the dance. 1, 2 and 3, up 4, 6 and 7 and 8 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 up 7 and 8 and 1, 2 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7 up 8, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 6 and 1, 2 and 3, 4, C curve. Step out and step and walk and step. Turn around. Yeah, that's the way she does it. And go out. Front and back and front, back, run. Back, run. Shake that booty. And 1, 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8 and 1, 2 and 4 and point, hip cross and roll. Woo! Jen goes, Rick, you did it! Yay!
Yeah, you made it.
I made it. Thank you, Jen. Yes, I did finally. Thank you guys for being all my energy up here. Still, I'm very well rested now. All right, let's just go on to finish the night with a bunch of requests. Then that was our third teach. So again, thank you again for coming in. Hopefully, you guys keep joining us as long as we have to keep doing this. I love doing it. The Wranglers absolutely love doing this because it gives them a chance to do a little dancing and do a little mingling. So we're still keeping our mind. Well, they're keeping their bargain. I'm just being on the mic. I'm the MC for this. They're the responsible ones keeping the 6 feet and the masks on. All right, requests. Let's go on while you catch your breath. We have coming up. Good as you in the 6. Money on my mind. Yes, nothing but you. Sweet tea. Warm dessert. Let's do Redneck Angel. That's a good beginner because we need to kick it in. Yeah, we'll do Redneck Angel to kick us off. You know what I'm going to use because now that we're actually in excuse me.
Ben, do you know in the 6?
Yeah.
Now that we're in
Do I know in the 6?
do you know in the 6? Ben knows every dance we do.
I don't know, Michael, do I know in the 6?
Can I request Mama's Broken Heart?
Oh!
Do you know it?
No,
Come on.
I'm trying.
She's trying. Stagecoach would have been up, of course, this weekend, and who is going to be performing, I think, tomorrow, Saturday, is Honey County.
Yes.
That they're doing a set, right? So, yay, Honey County. I know they're not watching, but somebody get the word to them.
Yeah.
We're going to do Redneck Angel 2, 99 bottles of beer on the wall. Which is, we haven't done that in a long time, but it's my favorite track from these girls. And watch them live on the Stagecoach Instagram channel tomorrow. They are fantastic. We're going to speed this up a whole bunch. So it's going to sound a little voicey, but it works really good. Has a 32-second intro. This is the remix. 5, 6, here we go.
99 bottles of beer on the wall. 99 bottles I don't want to solve. Ain't going home till I drank them all. 99 bottles of beer on the wall. 68 more tender.
Sped up like that works really good.
Rick, you're the master of song changes.
Yes. No. Oh right, yeah, we did. We were in the music video actually, the original music video for this. So if you go tuning in, Honey County, go to their YouTube video for that song. They shot it here at Oil Can Harry's, and you will recognize a few of us in that dance sequence. Fun. That was really fun. That was our introduction to the girls. Actually, that was really cool. All right, let us do. What's on here? Let's do something that I know everybody still knows, and then we'll get into Money on My Mind. But let's do Groovy Love. Yes.
Yeah, sure.
Groovy Love is fun. Speaking of Groovy Love, Fred Whitehouse is they're doing, like I said, they're doing this whole line dance weekend right now. 3. This is, and Fred taught his newest dance. It's not even a step sheet yet. It's called Summer Groove, and it's just as cute as this dance here. So it'll probably be taught here in the near future. This is Groovy Love. That one's called Summer Groove. But right now, Groovy Love. Money on My Mind next. Oh, not yet, sorry. I go hands.
Woke up in the morning, the coffee or bread. Still got that alcohol running through my head. Won't go to the cotton mill, can't do that thing. Get my bottle and carry on, let my coaching sing. I ain't got no home, no sack and cheese. Just as I know, the whiskey all I dance. I don't like my friends, I can't find my dog. All the women lead me to the hot place and the rock. If Jesus loves me, why don't he let me know the time I believe it and nothing more can show? If Jesus loves me, why don't he let me know the time I believe it and nothing more you can show? Woke up in the morning, no coffee or bread. Still got that alcohol running through my head. I don't like my friends, I can't find my dog. My women left me to the hot place and the rock. If Jesus loves me, why don't he let me know the time I need it and nothing more he can show? If Jesus loves me, why don't he let me know the time I need it and nothing more he can show?
Hey, girl. Wow.
Oh, absolutely.
My mouth is wide open. What?
I'm like a fish. I'm It's the most attractive look I've done in my life.
We need to get you those ones with the clear plastic
Oh,
in the
God,
center. All right, money on my mind. And come on after that. Hopefully we're good with it. We've taught it a few times already. You got it?
Ben, did you get loosen up my buttons?
Yes, loosen up my buttons. We'll be after this. Boot kaput. Step, point, another quarter turn, and you weave. 6, 7, go.
I don't wanna be broke when I D.I.D. Wanna be living in VIP. Tryna get in the club, they wanna see ID. But we the wearing that shoes and the T.I.D. I've been working and getting by, but there ain't enough to satisfy. 'Cause I got dreams for you and I, so I got money on my
Restart.
mind. So if you wanna stack it up, man, you gotta work for it. Ain't nobody gonna be doing it for you. I got dreams and I got time, but that ain't enough to get me by. So I'm stack it up, man, I gotta work for it. Yeah, I got money on my mind. I got money on my mind.
Around.
I wanna flex hard like DOE, but right now my car need the MOT, and I can't give the guy no TIP, but like him I got dreams in the B.I.G. Tried to be a better guy, but they weren't enough to satisfy. I got dreams for you and I got money on my mind. So if you
Restart.
stack it up, man, you gotta work for it. Ain't nobody gonna be doing it for you. I got dreams and I got time, but that ain't enough to get me by. So I'm stack it up, man, I gotta work for it. Yeah, I got money on my mind. I got money on my mind.
All the way through now.
Stack it up, gotta stack it up, stack it up, yeah. Stack it up, gotta stack it up, stack it up, yeah. Stack it up, gotta stack it up, stack it up, yeah. Stack it up, gotta stack it up, stack it up, yeah.
Right.
Stack it up,
Drop.
stack it up, gotta stack it up, stack it up, yeah. Stack it up,
Around.
stack it up, man, you gotta work for it. Ain't nobody gonna be doing it for you. I got dreams and I got time, but that ain't enough to get me by. So I'm stack it up, man, I gotta work for it. Yeah, I got money on my mind. I got money on my mind. I got money on my mind.
Ah, thank you. Little dance between myself, Jono, and Miss Adia Nunez.
Ben, did you get moves?
Moves.
Yes, I did.
Yes, moves is on the list. We will do moves. Buttons is next. What else are we doing?
Hi, Jen. I'm washing dishes and
We do buttons, boots, then moves. Whew, and we'll slow it down a little bit. Oops. There it is.
Everybody breathing?
Yeah. Barely. Five, six, seven. me. Who wants to do boots?
I don't know it anymore. I mean, but it did not.
Ben.
Yeah.
I can follow them.
Where's John when we need his eagle cry? There it is. 5, 6, 7, go.
I had boys in every country code, just a rolling stoner on a roll. I bring the camera loud and cock them guns. Always leave before the cowboy comes. Then I met you Saturday night. I tried to run away. Sunday morning I woke up fucked up with you right next to me. Had a flight to Japan, but he took me by the hand. Now every morning I wake up with you right next to me. I'm walking on air, kicking my blues. Everything stops when I'm with you. So slide over here, tell me the truth. I know you love me wearing nothing but your boots. Never thought about that wifey life. Wedding bells just made me wanna die. But when you grab me and you spin me around, really screw my head up upside down. Then I met you Saturday night. I tried to run away. Sunday morning I woke up fucked up with you right next to me. Had a flight to Japan, but you took me by the hand. Now every morning I wake up with you right next to me. I'm walking on air, kicking my blues. Everything stops when I'm with you. So slide over here, tell me the truth. I know you love me wearing nothing but your boots. You can't handle these claws. You don't get this, kitty. Baby, pick me up, spin me around, take me on a ride. Feel you by the bell, recognize it's your Monday night. Baby, pick me up, spin me around, take me on a ride. Feel you by the bell, recognize it's your Monday night. Kicking my blues, everything stops.
Sing it.
Oh,
There's that string. Looking at the requests, we have a request for In the Six and X's and O's. Woo! All of that coming up. All the fast, hard ones. Y'all are crazy. You're gonna kill it. Huh?
Oh.
Main attraction. God. Joey, help. Next is, what did I say was next?
In the six.
In the Six.
You know,
Then if you start it, I can follow it.
okay.
Oh,
I have a
boy.
little rough on
But which foot does it start on? Right.
I was about to be like, I know this.
1, 2,
Dun, dun,
and
dun.
3, and 4. Yeah, right rock.
Hit the pedal.
I'm gonna watch from this side so I can jump in.
Tag team.
I'm just
Tag team. Back again.
I'm just gonna sit here.
5, 6, 7, go.
Babe, you make a sound. 2 a.m. low, gotta keep it down. Don't wait around for a signal now. Give me some love, I ain't keeping down. You wanna ride in the 6, you wanna die in the 6. But when I leave for the kiss, you said I'll probably send you some bits. I'm like, hell no, been waiting too long. Hell no, I want that cruel love. Hell no, been waiting too long. Hell no, I want that cruel love. I am out, losing all my innocence. I am out, hiding all my innocence. I am out, losing all my innocence. things go wrong, it's just incidental. My bad, I forgot the memo. That you never have fun, right in the middle. Yeah, you wanna ride in the six, you wanna dine in the six. And when I leave for the kiss, you said I'll probably send you some pics. And I'm like, hell no, been waiting too long. Hell no, I don't want that cruel love. Hell no, been waiting too long. Hell no, I don't want that cruel love. I even not losing all my innocence. I even not, all my innocence. I even not losing all my innocence. I even not, all my innocence. I even not losing all my innocence. I even not, all my innocence. I'm not, 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 I'm not.
Still figuring out the walls.
We didn't have the
Alan.
Woo!
Uh-oh.
Okay.
What
Hi.
happened?
Facebook stop.
Yeah, I didn't like that.
Oh
No. There was just a few left. There was just a few left on there.
no.
What's our?
I did that last time.
I know. Body did it. Body. It's about body, I guess. Anything that has the word body gets blocked.
Except for
instantly.
Body Talks did it.
Oh, true. What time is it?
It is 9:15.
Oh, it's only 9. Oh, we got like 40
Yeah, it's
minutes
just
to go.
really hot.
Right? There's one fan on over here. Oh, we can turn the fan back on, actually, probably. We're just playing music now. It's right, just, no, it's around the corner.
Now,
You have to go down.
Facebook's back up.
Facebook, sorry, that didn't like that song.
Wait, why is it
Is it
crooked?
this one?
Oh,
Which one's this one?
Christina had it plugged in a second ago. Or how do we turn that fan? Oh, wait, that's
Yeah,
strict
just
enough.
plug it in.
Just plug it in.
That part's
Yeah.
stripping.
Is that better or worse?
Yep.
It
Oh
was
my lord.
down this way.
Let there be air. Alright.
Oh my god.
Wait, look at it now.
So what's next? What is
Just
it?
needs to rotate?
Needs to-
Let's
yeah,
do.
Wait, that's gonna be a lot.
Angel. So we're gonna slow down just a hair, no?
Yes. Good as you?
It's just crooked.
Good as you. The slow one. Can I plug? You know it?
Yeah.
Yes. Alright, good as you. Kind of close back down. And you know what we should do too? Midnight Waltz. Is Owen still watching? Owen? Yes. So we're gonna do good as you and then Midnight Waltz. Nightclub. Nightclub to the right. For after 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 5, 6, and 7. Yeah. That's it. Here we go. Good as you. Free song. You don't know the dance. Just sing along.
5, 6, 7.
See the way you're taking care of your mom, the way you're taking care of me, the way you light up any room, girl. You're what this world should be. Tomorrow, tonight, the rest of my life, I wanna be the man you want me to be. So starting right now, girl, tell me everything you need. I just wanna wake up every day here in this bed. Never leave out love you left unsaid. It might take 100 lifetimes to do, but baby, I just wanna be good as you. Girl, you're more than just the surface. Yeah, you got that heart of gold. So when it comes to loving you, baby, now it'll never get old. Tomorrow, tonight, the rest of my life, I wanna be the man you want me to be. So start right now, girl, tell me everything you need. I just wanna wake up every day here
you.
I have a couple requests for X's and O's along with You Promise.
X's and O's along with what?
You Promise.
Oh yes, I did promise X's and O's. So Midnight Waltz and then X's and O's. One more little cool down. Midnight Waltz. Again, let's pretend it's winter again.
Oh, we should.
I don't know what happened. It was cool and rainy a week ago. What the hell? We went straight from winter to summer. It was literally 101 today in my area. Let's take it back to a nice cool time in our life. Right before all this hit. December. Huh? Red and cross.
Dancing bears,
Owens.
painted wings, things I always remember, and a song someone sings once upon a December. Someone holds me safe and warm. Horses branch through a silver storm, figures dancing gracefully across my memory. Far away, long ago, glowing dim as winter, things my heart used to know once upon a December. Someone holds me safe and warm. Horses branch through a silver storm. Figures dancing gracefully across my memory. Far away, long ago, glowing dim as ember, things my heart used to know, things it yearns to remember, and a song someone sings once upon a
That's okay. You're good. Right? Okay, so we missed the slow down. La 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 la. Okay. Alright, X's and O's like we promised. Woo! So much for cool down.
It is me, the girl from last week who was having too much fun.
Right? And load. 5, 6, cross it over. Beat.
1, 2, 3, they're gonna
Just like that, moves.
Oh, fuck.
Oh.
I don't think I know this.
Dear.
Did you teach it last week? No.
What?
No, I don't know this.
Moves. This one gets moved off that thing too.
Does what?
Sometimes it goes off. 5, 6, here we go.
You got that money, I see you do, but I don't need time, so I'm sorry, girl, you already got oohs. I don't care what you wanna do, oh, that's not, don't need a thing, stop showing your skin, I just want someone that knows how to swing, yeah, I do. So if you want me, then you better get to move. Woo! You better get to move. You got that body, you know you do. I don't need a medal, so I'm sorry, girl, you ain't got moves. So I don't care what you wanna do, oh, that's not, don't need a thing, stop showing your skin. I just want someone that knows how to swing, yeah, I do. So if you want me, then you better get to move. Woo! You better get to move.
Alright, that was my.
Oh, Mike died. But that was my last pop. Whew. Alright. Next up, what did I say we're doing next? What's on the requests? Anybody kick in any requests? We have, oh yeah, We Are Tonight, but that request probably came in a long time ago. That person's card. What?
Yeah, Jordan, are you still on the?
Was that Jordan?
I don't know.
That was pretty early on.
I know. I'm sorry. I just saw some of these.
Well, we have a lot.
Yeah. Whew, while we're catching our breath. What about Get Ugly?
Get it?
Get Ugly.
Anyone else you want to?
Go ahead.
I'll get ugly for the team.
Yep, take it for the team.
Hey,
Hey, y'all.
ooh, yes. Lady Wrangler.
Change the batteries, so y'all get early. La, la, la.
Oh my God, this girl straight and this girl now, tipsy off that piece of rock, like ching-a-lang-lang, ching-a-lang-lang-lang, jeans so tight I can see loose change, look at that bang, girl, do that thing, like pretty basic girls trying to press each other, and another girl freak, you ain't got no trouble, baby, I'ma tell you some only 'cause I love you. People all around the world, sexy motherfuckers. Get ugly. Get ugly. Get too sexy. Damn, that's ugly. I can't even lie. I'm about to be that guy. Someone else gonna have to drive me home. Ring around, Asian chick, vibrate that thing. Do your thing, girl, do that thing like. Pretty basic girls trying to press each other. Other girl freaks, you ain't got no trouble. Baby, I'ma
So pretty. All right, sugar honey iced tea. Another one for our girl Owen. We miss you, Barry. Barry.
Nope, it's
Yeah,
not.
your hair's so curly.
So curly.
So curly. Oh, heck wrong.
There's no second guessing about that. Hey, pretty lady, you know me bad. Yes, I'm never I know I'm not first. Tell you my pretty lady, and it won't be the last. There's something about the way that you do the thing that you do, can I get away with that? This one is the best it yeah. Sweeter than candy, sugar, honey, iced tea.
Good dreamer.
This one is the best, ain't it? Yeah. Sweeter than candy, sugar, honey, iced tea.
No, my phone's not charging. Oh, jeez.
All right. On that note, we are going to end our YouTube feed because my phone is not charging for some reason. It's at 10% and it's overheating. So yeah, my phone's got some boo-boos. But everybody that's on YouTube right now, if you want to just switch on over to the Facebook feed, that one's still going. We'll keep going for another half hour or so. So again, we're gonna close it up a little early on the YouTube link just to be sure my phone doesn't blow up. I'll have to take it in and find out what's going on with it tomorrow because it is not working. Are those places even open?
What?
Phone places? Like
Yeah,
Verizon?
my mom went somewhere recently.
Yeek. All right.
I don't know which one it is.
Anyways,
but they're-
backtracking, I saw when we were talking about our burgers, I just remembered somebody posted Wendy's. I
Yeah,
do love Wendy's.
They did.
That is a good one. Anyways, yeah, thank you again, YouTube followers. You guys are awesome.
Love you.
Switch on over to Facebook. It's super easy. If you haven't been there, just go to my page. It should be out there live. Ben, if you want to go ahead and take it down.
I even know how to
Take
do
it
that.
down. Just pop it out of the.
Yeah.
It's gonna get a little bumpy.
Wow, that's warm.
It's really warm.
It's wow. Oh my God. Ow, ow, ow.
Sorry.
Holy shit. Ouch.
Yeah, and just
Ouch. Okay.
yeah, stop. You probably might have to shut the phone actually off. So yeah, shut the phone down.
Where's the power button?
On the side.
There it is.
Just press it and hold it for a second. All right, back to our F book
Power off. Yikes.
Power off. Let's do